Okay, so the next video in my repurposing series for YouTube is how to repurpose your YouTube video and newsletter in minutes. Now, why does this matter? Most business owners ignore their email lists or only send emails when they're selling something, or they create new content from scratch every time for YouTube, email, Instagram, etc. And then the third thing is they feel overwhelmed, burnt out, or worse, go quiet altogether. But if you're already doing the hard part, which is creating YouTube videos, then you have a valuable asset that you can use to be turned into a newsletter. And you've already done the hard part. And repurposing your YouTube videos into a newsletter is one of the easiest ways to stay consistent with your newsletter without starting from zero, and warm your audience up so when you are ready to sell something, it's not a surprise like, where did this person come from? Also, you should be collecting emails from your YouTube channel anyway, because there's no way that people can message you on the platform, and your email list will be the place where you make the most sales, but only if done right. So that is the reasons why having an email newsletter is important. Now, I just wanted to clear some of these frequently asked questions, because I know somebody is going to say it, or better yet, you're thinking it, because I probably had these same thoughts when I first started it. So number one is, what if I'm bothering people by sending a newsletter? My answer, if they signed up, they want to hear from you. Silence also loses trust, and then consistency builds it. And if your content is helpful, you're not bothering them. You're literally serving them. Another question is, what if they unsubscribe? Answer is that is completely okay. You're building a list of people who want to hear from you, and the people who are unsubscribing are doing you a favor. I have people on my email list, and when I finally actually do meet them, or even my clients, when I send out my weekly email newsletters with my YouTube videos in it, they are literally so excited to see it, and they tell me almost every time of them. They're like, I love your newsletter. I get so excited when you pop into my email box. And yeah, so you're not annoying anyone. Another question is, isn't it repetitive to send the same content from YouTube to email? And the answer is that most of your audience won't catch your content in every single place that it's at. So if you post your content on YouTube, it depends on how YouTube is actually sending out your content, promoting your content. I know for my YouTube channel, it mostly gets sent out to new viewers. I do have a lot of returning viewers, but my YouTube channel is to the point where it's consistently on the homepage and getting promoted to other people. So people might miss it, and that's okay. So the email is just kind of a second reminder, hey, I just dropped a new video. So bottom line is, your audience is very busy, and repurposing that into email newsletters and all the other different ways that I'm teaching you in this series, is how you meet them where they are, and basically not expecting them to chase your content on every platform, because you're going to repurpose it for where they are. So these steps. Step one, choose your video. Now, if you're already creating content consistently, then this shouldn't be a problem. You literally use the video that you're doing that week, but you can also send an older video as well. That's completely fine. If you've fallen off of the train and you have a YouTube video that relates to what you're doing now, then you could always get that YouTube video and send it out to your email newsletter. And I even have YouTube videos that if I'm trying to explain something in my email and it's an older video, but it still has something to do with that video, I'll literally send it out a second time, and no one minds. Step two is pulling this transcript or the script. So you can either get the transcripts from YouTube or other transcription sites. So you can literally just Google transcriptions, and they'll let you pull the transcript from the video that you post. Or if you are a Descript, which is a video editor, or if you're a user of their platform, I know they automatically sort of repurpose your video for you in blog form, so you can use that. Or you can use ChatGPT to summarize the transcript or the script once you grab those things, and this saves you from basically writing from scratch. And I'm going to show you how to do that just in a minute here. So step number 3 is create a template that you can plug the newsletter into and then schedule it out. So I have three templates that I use for my email newsletter, and which one I use depends on I guess which one I'm feeling using that week. I don't think there's a rhyme or reason to which of these templates that I use, because they all serve the same purpose basically. So the first one is like, as you can see, like this photo right here. That's where I'd put my thumbnail at. It says hi contact name, so I would put the actual newsletter content in that space, and then it'll have a thumbnail, and then it says when you're ready to work with me, here are 3 ways, and then I give them 3 ways that they can work with me. Second transcript is literally just like hi, whatever their name is, and then I put the newsletter in there, and then it has some social icons down there, and then a few items from the shop. And then the third template that I use is hi contact first name, email newsletter, the thumbnail, and then I have a service spotlight. So if I'm specifically promoting something that week, then I'll put it in this little area. So yeah, here's like 3 templates that you could possibly use. I'm pretty sure any email provider lets you create templates. I use FG Funnels. It is a white label of Go High Level. I believe I have a link down below. You can check it out if you're interested. And then also I have a free resource down below that shows you the 35 different ways that you can repurpose your YouTube videos and some action steps to decide what's right for you. So you can also click the link down below to check that out. But now I want to give you sort of like a live demo on how this would work. Okay, so first we would go to YouTube, and then we would go to video, and then if you go to content, you can go to videos, and then you can go to languages, and then you can say edit subtitles, and this literally gives you the transcripts for YouTube. You would copy paste that, and then you would go to chat, and then you would literally just say turn this transcript into a newsletter. Now I like to give it a few more instructions, so I'll say like take the most important parts from here, and then add a call to action leading them to the now you could have probably just said turn this transcript into an email newsletter, but and if you use ChatGPT as much as I do, then it's already going to be in your voice and you won't have to do much editing. So it gave a subject line, too many ideas, not enough videos, here's how to fix that. And then it just gives you the email newsletter system. I walk through in this video, and then it says watch my full video on, and it doesn't have the link, but basically I will copy and paste this in my FG Funnels, and I will edit it. I will take out the emojis because I think emojis in emails and sometimes in captions is weird, and I also take out the dashes if they're needed, and anything else that I don't want, I'll edit it and then I'll send it up. So yeah, that literally took like what, 2 minutes? So that is the end of this video. I have a few videos coming out this month showing exactly how I repurpose my YouTube videos to bring me sales weekly, including how to clip up YouTube videos and turn them into social media content for other platforms. So click on the next video if you're interested in that. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.